What's up? We on the air. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate y'all today. It's getting late in the evening. It's almost like 8:30. It's 8:20. Late night at the shop. Having to work on a bunch of little stuff, which is holding me up on my time and chain job in here. But we're getting the front on. We're getting it all back together. I'm gonna do this video, and then I'm gonna go home. Uh, let's see if I can start from the top here. Try to make it quick because I know everybody's busy. Exclusive update. Despite Pennsylvania's 2020 selection investigation being delayed and challenged by Democrats, rhinos, and the machines that were used to scan the papers, the people that are going to do the work hope to begin this Wednesday. Okay, so on this Wednesday, which is day after tomorrow, in Fulton County, Pennsylvania, all the usual suspects are still at it. The rhino GOPs, the politicians that are just totally against it for some reason. We don't know why, but it's just weird. That's our right to do. Democrats are also working closely to prevent any of the PA Senate investigation of the 2020 people picking process. The machines that were used to count the papers is now functionally controlling the legal fight to stop the PA Senate from investigating or even obtaining a forensic copy of the voting equipment. Strange. Okay, so the PA Secretary of State and the people who have the machines that check the papers, I have to use code words, are trying to prevent the Fulton County PA from giving access to the Senate investigations and the machines and all. It's just terrible that they're not, don't understand how that works and can't really figure out how they can get by and think that we don't think that something's up. While the judge has not yet ruled if the D word can even be part of the case, D word is clearly coordinating a strategy with PA Secretary of State and Attorney General Shapiro. The PA Secretary of State and Attorney General may have factually false statements during the oral arguments in front of the Commonwealth Court, where a subpoena from the Senate committee is being opposed. They're making the case that a forensic copy could destroy the evidence or destroy the machine or do something else, and that's just totally not the case. Totally not the case. The machines in Arizona didn't have to be tossed out. That was totally off rails. All they had to do was just reset the machines. It took like 15 minutes to do. But anyway, so somebody got paid a lot of money to do that. All right, let me go through this real quick here. What is today? So today, exclusive, AZ State Senator Wendy Rogers asked about the decert of the 2020 selection in session. And she says, I will be pushing for this as soon as possible. And a little bit about this real quick. The Gateway Pundit reported earlier that grassroots patriots, midterm candidates, and the state legislators rallied this morning for choosing integrity, medical freedom, and other critical issues attacking AZ. Okay? So, he's 45 is set to hold a rally on January 15th in Florence, Arizona. This is a big week for Arizona, apparently. So that's happening today, or happened today. So anyhow, far left supervisor of selections in Broward County. Where's this at? Broward County asked GOP if he's with the Proud Boys. A new video obtained by Floridian Press reveals selection bias in Broward County, Florida. Far-left Broward County Supervisor of Elections Joe Scott was caught on video taking sides in Florida's 20th Congressional District when he asked GOP candidate Jason Mariner if he was a member of the Proud Boys. That's a leftist tactic whenever they want to debate. Instead of actually using intelligent words and dialogue to figure things out, they shout you down and they make you they make themselves the object of the room so people watch them. Then they use like immature and really just childish ways to win an argument. And the sad thing is, and I hate it because the general public doesn't see this and they actually kind of go with that narrative. You see it all the time on The View. Whoopi Goldberg, you sorry piece of turd woman. Something's wrong with her too. Everybody, don't get me started on those crackpot ladies. I'm using very G-rated words. We are in a garage, so the shop talk could get saucy, but we're not going to go that route. So those tactics they use are designed to actually make them to throw the focus of the argument off of them when they're in the wrong without actually having to admit anything. Anyways, so let me get off of that for a little bit. Here we'll go down to this some more. Uh, I'm sorry here. Just kind of looking through stuff. This is the first time I've checked this out today. We're doing this together. Oh, this is good. French protesters go to a parliament member's home and hurl mud and garbage at his face. If I can do it right, I'll cut to a video. I'll throw that in there somewhere. Either beginning or the end. I won't put it in the middle because it's a lot of editing and it's 8:30. I'm ready to go home. I'm tired. So protesters don't like the fact that Stefan supported the jab health passport. So they went to his house and they they did. They went off on this dude. They threw a bunch of like manure and mud at him. It's just like hitting him on the face. And they told him to, they got off on that. So that was pretty good. We need to be able, that we need to do something like that. Not necessarily. We need to be peaceful. Peaceful. Well, it's not a whole lot. It's kind of a quiet news cycle. We're reading this news together. It's terrible what they're doing to the January 6th people. There's the one right here where the January 6th political prisoner Troy Smocks is a black man originally from the KC housing projects. Today he speaks out from DC Gulag and refutes the narrative that he was housed with white supremacists. So yeah, that happened. So that's what they're doing to these people. They're not. You're not supposed to do that. Yeah, it's not a whole lot going on right now. I like how Jim Jordan's holding the ground. He's Representative Jim Jordan tells January 6th panel to stand down, leave him alone, pound sand, go on somewhere, because it would be pretty cool to have him as House Speaker. There's a lot of people talking about that. I'm fine with that. I'm glad that we've got those people on the run. They don't know who's going to do what. They don't know what 45 is going to do. They just can't. And that stupid AOC. She caught the coup down there in Florida, and now she come up here and fussing about it. Now let me tell you something. I know what they're doing because other politicians and celebrities are doing the same thing. They go down there to Florida, and then they come back and they'll test positive for that C-19, and then they'll be all like, "Ooh," and they try to blame Florida. This is no joke. Another leftist tactics, not holding yourself accountable. Well, first of all, don't get me started on how the whole thing works with the PCR test, because they are definitely they're about as their PCR test is I don't have to say anything more, because trust me, if I had anything good to say about it, I'd already said it. Those things can't tell the difference between transmission fluid and gasoline. How about that? Boop. And with that being said, it doesn't know, you could turn on the microwave and it'd say, positive. So what they're doing is they're trying to make Florida look bad, because Florida is standing with freedom and non-medical tyranny. And so what they're going to do is they're going to go down there and they're going to make sure they get spotted down there. This was a whole tactic that she did whenever she was spotted down there at the Drag Queen Festival. She made no attempts to conceal her identity so she could just be there for the event. No, she made it a photo op. That way when she goes back up there, she can go up there and be like, "Look what happened to me. It's all bad down there. Ooh." And then some horse will turn around and be like, "Did I hear somebody say something?" And anyway, so yes, we know what you're doing there, AOC. We know what the other people are doing too, and it's not working. It may be working on your side, but it ain't working over here. So anyhow, y'all think about me out here. Okay, I get in and out of vehicles all day long. I get in and out of like maybe 5 to 8 vehicles a day. Just me out here at the shop, so it's not like a total, I get in and out of a lot of vehicles. Okay, I don't wash my hands. I ain't got time for that. I'm busy. I gotta go. So might knock off tomorrow, but so far so good. We don't live in fear over here. Uh, yeah, well, that's about it, man. I just want everybody to know that, we are winning in big, many ways. Many, many ways. Big ways. Things are going on. Great organizations between all of us with how we're coming together. We're tied. You want to talk about a Tea Party movement. This has turned into a full blown on one of those, like when the bull comes out for the Schlitz commercial. That's what we are now. So they better watch out. The left doesn't know we are builders, we are fabricators, we are thinkers. We can we can do anything we want. And all they can do is grift off of that. Now, you know that, right? All the people on the left just grift off of all our abilities. And so when it comes down to it, all we've got to do is take our abilities and go on somewhere, and they're done. Simple as that. But I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I just want to let you know that I'm doing everything I can over here, and I'm emailing people and I'm doing calls and all that. And if you got time, help me out. Call and email Mark Bernovich and all the people in Pennsylvania and Georgia and Wisconsin. Please like, subscribe, and share this. Plus, if I try my best to answer all the comments. I'm really busy this couple weeks because a lot of it work. But please, just hit the like button. It helps this video get out so other people can watch it. And I'm watching this selection process real close. That way, nothing else. I'm going to be the one talking about it as long as I've got a voice. Yeah. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, This Way Network, Romeo Michael Show. Thank you very much, Shannon at Devoted Patriots. Please check out our channel on This Way Network. It's called the Fox and Archibald Show. If you look it up, it's a weekly show. It just started out. It was our second episode today. So, please check it out. We're trying real hard to keep a narrative rolling. That's how we do it out here. Brainwaves emanate many, many, you would just be surprised. All we have to do is keep doing this. It's creating a narrative. It's going to drive the AI in our direction no matter what. The AI does what the public says it to do. So if we can get enough people doing what we're doing, our narrative rolls right along and it actually drives the public. So lots of love, everybody. Life is beautiful. Life is great. We are doing wonderful. Everybody. So God is in control. Have a good evening and a good week ahead. Thank you.